With over 900 sets in Bricklink Series-9 submissions, it took me a day and a half of my free time to go through every submission to make a ranking of my top 20 sets across all themes for Series 9. So let's get to it. At number 20, I have the Japanese Castle. This one's bigger than most of the sets on my list, but I think it's sure damn pretty, and I love how playable and accessible it is. It is cut in the back dollhouse style, but the front is beautifully presentable, and the back is just classic Lego play accessibility, but just with nice classy touches. I think this is fantastic, and well, shoot, it's probably my partner's favorite set in the whole thing. Loves that Japanese Asian aesthetic. It just looks so nice. Next up, I got the Jolly Anchor. I really like this one. It's super cute. It's kind of big, but in the middle, it's 2,500 parts and just a little bit more. But it's real cute. A little bit play style too, with the cutbacks and stuff, so access area is easy, but looks really nice from the front. Doesn't look quite as playable as that last one we looked at, but man, this is just charming. I don't collect City much, but if I did, this would even be higher up on my list. This is phenomenal. I really like this a lot. At number 18, I have the Rice Fields. This one's only 1,600 parts, or 1,660, I should say, be specific. But it's nice and in the middle. This is my ideal perfect size of set, really, as far as piece count and everything. It looks like it takes a decent amount of shelf space, but not too much. It's really pretty. I don't like how it's completely closed off so much, because that makes it not really playable, because you can't really reach your hand in there to get some stuff, but it looks good, and this is more of a display piece, so what can I say? But this is a real nice one, and I'm throwing this on the list too. At number 17, we have the Admiral Ship. I really like this one a lot. Pirates is my favorite theme, so I'm a little bit biased, but this one right here is a good looking ship, and it just totally looks like and reminds me of those conquistador type stuff we got back in the 90s there, if you remember them, with the fancy chromed out chest pieces and stuff. But this looks like one of their ships, and I can dig it. It's fun, and we need more of that. This is a good playable ship. It's not a super display piece or anything, but it looks like it's fun to build, and it's meant to be played with, and I can dig that. I'd gladly put this in my pirate collection. Now, this set's way bigger than I like, and the only reason I got on this list is because I love it so damn much, and this builder is just really cool. And this castle deserves to be made. It should be higher on the list. It's just too big for me, and I could not afford to buy it if it did came out, so that's why I don't have it on my top 10. But this is from Brick Monarch, and it's Brick Monarch's castle, and this is a newest iteration of this. He's done this set before and resubmitted it, but this one is now using the Griffin Knights instead of Black Knights, and I think it looks phenomenal. Everyone should vote for this set. This is probably just objectively the best castle overall, just as far as hitting all the classic castle qualities while still being a beautiful display set, and just like, it's for adults and for kids alike. This is just phenomenal. It's just how big it is, and the piece count that has me having it so low on my top 20. But this is a top set for sure. At number 15, we have Sunset Hotel. This one's only 2,500 parts, so it's pretty much in the middle, and this one's actually doable for me. It's not really my sort of theme, but I am digging it. This is totally tapping into that Paradiso vibe, that Miami vibe, and I can't help but have a bit of noticing that this hotel looks pretty much spot on to the one from that Golden Girls spinoff, Golden Palace. And yeah, I know about that because my partner is all about the Golden Girls in that show, so I've had to sit through that a number of times, no matter how much well, let's just say I'd rather be watching X-Files or X-Men or something else. But anyhow, this is a fun one. I like it. It can open up in the back real real easy for that playability. And if you wanted, you could leave off the back if you want to keep it Playhouse style. But man, this just looks real nice. It's just not quite my jam, but this certainly deserves to be in the top. And if you're into city stuff, this is pretty damn cool. Now this one sure is pretty Captain's Retreat. We've seen this builder submit some fantastic stuff before. In fact, he's made my favorite set of all the submissions on previous Bricklink series. This one doesn't quite make it to my top 10 though. It's real nice, but it takes up a whole lot of shelf space and has a good number of parts for being what it is. But man, it sure is pretty. He always makes the prettiest just display sets. Just not quite as 100% fun for play looking like, but you can still remove the top of the cabin there to get all in, and it's fun just seeing some nice tropical living quarters, the more friendly side of the pirate life, so to speak, you know. I think this one's pretty cool, and I think everyone should give it a good look and consideration. Next up, we got the Scarlet Bastion. This is a really beautiful set and very well constructed. Definitely deserves to be high up on the list, but it is way too big for me. It's the max part counts of 4,000. It's huge tall, it's huge wide, even huger wide if you open it out dollhouse style to play in. Like I'd want to do. So like this is not for me. I could not afford to buy this. I do not have the shelf space for it, and I will not be purchasing it if it is approved. But it is really beautiful, and I know a lot of people would love to see this. I actually like that Black Monarch castle a little bit more. That's more my style. But I realize this is a real cool looking castle, and like the play features are great with the old school type of elevator. That's real neat. I like all the opening doors and stuff, and it does fold out Playhouse style, which is great. It's just it's not for me, and if I was going to buy a bigger castle, this wouldn't be it. But this is a achievement of building, and I'm very impressed by it. This is really cool, and I can understand why it's been resubmitted. The Pirate Shores of Myriorama. This is really cool. 1,600 parts. It's not the pirate set I wanted, but it's the pirate set we all deserve. This is a fantastic, fun art piece. I actually did some Lego art just over last weekend that was sort of similar to this. Pretty cool. I love these little buildable scenes, but the fact that they can all slot together and mix and match and work so well is very cool. This is very creative, very fun, a beautiful display piece. Not really a play sort of thing, although you could do a little bit of playing, making some scenes with it, but I just love the interchangeability of it. It's very unique and it's fun. The only thing I'd really want and think could be even better is if there was like a little wall hanger or something we could attach it to, but you could mock that yourself if it doesn't have that. But this is really cool. I feel like a lot of people are going to overlook this one just because it's smaller and because it's not an actual full set or structure, but this one is really cool and should be on everyone's radar. This is really neat, and I really applaud the creator of this one. This one is like really rad. Just what a fun idea, and they pulled it off so well because no matter the configuration, it looks good. But speaking of pirates, look at this beauty. This is Mr. Broadside's Gardhouse at 999 parts, just under 1,000. So this is a small set, even though it looks like it takes up a decent amount of shelf space, but small part count at least. This taps into that classic style. I tell you what, I love it. It's pretty much just a remake of Broadside's Brig from back in the day, that classic tiny set. This one made it a lot bigger, added a lot more details, but it still feels pretty classic Lego, especially with that bit of an openness in that office lower area there. I only wish, and what's really holding this back is the stairway being where it is. Makes that interior area not really that playable. I would have much rather just some hanging ladders like we get that you can just also swing up and put out of the way, because otherwise you can't reach your hands in there to actually do some playing. You can lift the roofs off though, so you have that accessibility, but I'd prefer to be able to reach inside. Still, that's an easy thing for me to do myself if this set does get approved and we pick it up. But you know, still, it's not the best pirate favorite set that's been submitted, but this is pretty cool. I can dig it. I just wish there was a little bit of fiddling around, but that's what Lego's about. You can do that yourself. But this is a cool one, and it really taps into that classic nostalgia for me. Top 10, we made it. And at number 10, we have Cafe and Bakery. This is a city set. I don't have too many city sets on my list, but this one's great. It's under 900 pieces, 898 exactly, and it is beautiful. It uses all those pieces efficiently. It looks phenomenal, all closed up, just real nice, but then opened up, it looks like a great streetway, and you have such fun interiors. The top area there is a nice little home, and on the bottom we have that fantastic cafe bakery. I dig it. This is a great little slice of city life. It's efficient. It looks like it would be reasonably affordable, fit well on any shelf, and it would go good in a scene or by itself. Like, this is play, this is display, this is what it's all about. I like this a lot, and I think this belongs in any city collection, and even for those that don't really collect that theme, just because it's real nice looking. I dig this. But the structures also kind of remind me of home in San Francisco and all that, with just the kind of building it is and such. So I got a little bit of that nostalgia goggle going on too. But this is a good one, I tell you what. Well, all right, can I get a yeehaw? Because we got the Outlaw Outpost here. This one's 2,997 parts. Oh boy, almost 3K. But man, I love this so much. It's going up high on my list anyway. This is mishmashing cowboy western stuff with a castle sort of structure. How cool is that? I mean, it's no Fort Laredo, but this is pretty damn cool, and it's unique too. I also love that the guy actually built the damn thing, and it looks fun. It looks very accessible for play, and just like you could have all sorts of adventures. Like I said, I don't have anywhere really to put it with just how big the thing is, but I'd try and make some room just because this is so dang neat. I dig it, and like, I just can't believe I never seen an actual castle built in Western theme. This is cool, a great idea, and I can just imagine all the fun stories and play imagination this could inspire. So very neat. This definitely goes on that top 10. But man, I still kind of don't want it to get made just because I don't have anywhere to put it. But and it'd be so expensive. But what a set! If it gets approved, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to get it because that's just like, whoa. Now, this is what I'm talking about, though. This is more my speed as far as piece count and shelf space on size. This is Skull Tower at 409 parts. This is a phenomenal, very small castle build. It's just a great small castle structure tower, and you could easily modify it for any of your different factions, but here we have it for the Griffins. It's got this really cool skull motif. You can open it up for accessibility and playability in the back, but it looks really good closed up as well. It looks great opened up from the front, and the inside looks really good. It's got some great stuff in there. It does tap into the more old school Lego style with just being more minimalism, but it still has great details in there. I really like how the guy integrated that ladder system into the wall there. That's really cool. This is a fun one, and I think a lot of people are going to overlook it because it's so small, but don't sit on this one. This is actually a really, really good castle build. It just isn't a full castle, but we need more small sets. We're getting too many big things, and like the last series had like 4 giant sets. We need more small sets, and this really fits it. This is, I just do not have the words to properly say how much I like this set for how little of set there is. The only reason it's so low on this list is because I literally went through so many sets to pick it out, but this one is good. Alright, and at number 7 here I got the White Library. This one's 2,200 pieces, and it's real nice looking. Another city theme, not really my theme in general, but this is really nice looking and is Very compact for a library, as it's closed up here to put in any sort of city sitting, but it looks real nice. It's just so clean, both inside and out. The interior is really fun. You could play in it if you wanted, especially when you fold it out there, and it's got that dollhouse type style to be able to play while in a folded out setting. It's just, I don't know how much play you're going to get in a library, but I do love me books. I hang out at a library every so often, like I actually do that, so I'm feeling it. This is cool, and if this does get approved, I will pick it up. It's in that middle ground of piece count, so it would be a bit expensive, but it doesn't take up too much shelf space. I could actually fit this in my little city shelf display that I got going, so I dig that. This is fun. I don't think it's going to light the world on fire, but I think this is one of the better city sets, and needs some eyes on it. Oh, hell yeah. Mixing pirates and castle together, I'm all about that. Some castle ships, that is cool. Now, this person submitted both the medieval cog and the longship separately as their own things, and submitted both of them together as one set. I'm just mixing the two together and picking the combined combo one as the one I'm mainly voting for and pushing, although I voted for all three. I think this is really cool. I would get this in a heartbeat. Both of the boats together is 1,500 pieces. 1,504 exact, and it looks real nice. The accessibility in the cog is pretty decent. You get to the underside for storage by taking off those panels. That's my only big complaint, is you can't really get in there too much, but you can still get into the little office area fine when you pop the top off, and that's fun. It doesn't have too much playability, but these are some really cool looking ships. I really like how that longship looks. I already built myself a longship that I have for my Vikings, but and this ship is a little bit big for the mock I have going for my permanent Kraken home base. That's a little too big for them, but still very cool, and I would definitely get this if this came out. This California Villa is way too big for me. It's way too big for my shelf. The part count is 3,399 pieces, and that's way too big for my wallet and my budget, you know what I'm saying? But this just looks beautiful. I can't not pick it. I'm really fond of these types of structures in real life. I got a bit of nostalgia for them. I think this looks phenomenal. The creator did a great job designing and putting it together. Now, again, too big for my taste, but very cool looking. It doesn't quite fit into a city theme. It doesn't quite fit into a pirate theme. It doesn't quite fit into a western theme, but it could. For all of those, it could, and I appreciate that as well. Also, if you wanted to, you could easily just not build and put on the back pieces that fold out for the play accessibility, and instead you could just leave it in a dollhouse type of fashion too. So I appreciate that. If I wanted to, I could just build it and have it dollhouse style, or I could have those swing open things, which are cool. I like that. Not my favorite, but it's a good compromise for having play style and having a nice clean look that more modern, air quote, adults like. But I tell you what, you're not really having fun as an adult unless you're playing with your Lego, and you can't really play with them too well when you got tiny spaces and walls in the way of reaching in and having fun. But this is a real good looking one, and I just can't not vote for it. It is fantastic. I said it for that pirate art set, and I'll say it for this castle art set too. This isn't the castle set we wanted, but this is the castle set we deserve. This is awesome. The castle faction shields. We got 4 different shields that can be hung up on your wall, and they're the 4 castle factions everybody knows. We got them Lion Knights, we got them Black Falcons, you got them Wolf Pack, and you got the Forest Men. Now, personally, I'm a little bit sad that we don't have the Black Knight Shield up there too, because that's the #1 faction that pops into my head when I think of castle, even though they're not my favorite. But man, this is just so very cool. I love that you can hang them up on your wall. They look so good, like it's clean. This is a real good set, and if this doesn't get picked by Bricklink, like I think this honestly seems like the kind of thing that would have been a Lego Ideas sort of artsy type of set that actually gets made. You know what I mean? But like this is so cool. I can keep talking about. There's not much I can say except how much I like it though. The part count is under 2,000. It's 1,938 pieces. It's real cool. Well, I love the Western theme, and I really love smaller sets, and this one hits both of those. This one's 797 parts, and it's the Post Office and Stagecoach, and it's exactly what it says it is. Now, I wish the Post Office itself was a little bit more playable and accessible. You can open up the top to get in there, but it doesn't look like you have much room to actually reach and do things, and you don't have any like open back or openable thing to get some good photography and stop motion type stuff. So not really good for me recording videos and doing things, or for the playing, but it would fit on any shelf. It's so small. I love how efficient it is, and it looks really nice both exterior and interior. It's not the most impressive out of all the sets, but I have it high up on my list because it checks all the boxes of a set I would actually buy, and that's what I vote on more than anything else is, can I buy this set? And this is one I can and would buy if it was approved. So that's why it makes it to number 3 on my list, and I think this is just good job to the builder. This is a really good set. At number 2, we have Saltwater Stronghold, and this is my absolute favorite castle set of this entire series. In fact, I might say this is my second favorite castle set out of all 9 Bricklink series that have gone through. This is my second favorite castle set. My first favorite one was the Wolfpack set that came out in, I think it was Series 6, that was not approved. Very sad. So sad that I actually went out and got all the bricks and built that one itself. I'll be doing a mock video of that at some point later when I get the final pieces to make it perfect to show it off. But this one right here, so great. I love the whimsy of the crab inside, the giant buildable crab that you can have as a monster creature to hang out in the ocean and such. So fun. I love the accessibility with the drawbridge. The interior, when you fold it open, is very playable, and all the spaces look so good and usable, and like this is just great. It's got a unique looking structure when you close it up. And when you open it up for play style, or if you want to display it that way, it also has a good profile. I really like the torchlight at the top, and that big old shark jaw hanging out front looks cool too. This set tickles me so good. Like, it checks every single box of something I want, including the part count. Not too big, you know, like it's under 2,000 pieces, and it's a big structure. Like, this would be mid affordable. It'd fit on a shelf good. This is, as far as I'm concerned, the best Kraken castle that's been submitted. Okay, so it's not the best one. Some are a lot more fancy, a lot more extravagant, but this one hits everything I'm looking for, which is that playability. It hits the smaller piece count. It opens up for good times, but it closes up and looks real nice just for some display when you're not playing with the damn thing. This set is on fire. I know it's gotten overlooked because I haven't seen it on any top lists that I have taken a look at so far, and I know I'm making my list way too late. I just haven't had the time. But I tell you, I mean, I made this list 2 weeks ago. I just haven't had time to record it. But I'm telling you, this is the set. I love it so much. I know I've already lost a lot of you, but I love this set. And at number 1, we have the Outpost Battery. This set is peak Lego. Everything I could want. It's pirates, which is my favorite theme. It's beautiful looking. It's a great display. But more than that, it is built for play. It's easily accessible. You can reach in there and get into that office area just fine. You got that cannon out there. You got the tower. I mean, they don't say, but this is obviously a remake homage to Saber Island. And like, it does everything Saber Island did, only it's bigger, a little bit bigger, not too much bigger, and more detailed. So it's just a modern Lego remake of the thing. This would look perfect next to your remake of El Dorado Fortress, if you know what I mean. Like, they match perfect. And it would also look good solo too. Like, this is a great set. It's got everything you want for play, and you know, with the extra boat, so you got your Imperials and you got your pirates. You know, they don't have the torsos to make proper Imperials, but if you have any sort of pirate stuff at all, you can easily swap those in, and you could easily find something to do with the torsos that are included here. But those work well if you want to imagine they're conquistadors instead of the actual Imperial soldiers. But I like this a lot. Very fun. It just, I mean, small piece count. It's under 600 parts. I mean, come on. Anybody could afford this set, and any shelf could find some space for it. This is phenomenal. It hits everything I'm looking for in Lego. And man, if this doesn't get approved, I think I might just build it or something really similar to it myself, because I am grooving. I tell you what, this needs to be made. We need more smaller sets. Come on, Bricklink, do it. Man, I applaud the maker of this set. You just tapped into everything that is pure Lego. I mean, shoot, we even have the black deck instead of brown. Yes, thank you. I love it. Oh, so man, I got a spot on my shelf that would be perfect for this, and I cannot wait. So I please implore you, vote for this set if you can. Or Bricklink, just bypass the vote. Just put this one out there. I won't tell if you don't. But anyhow, that's my top 20, which really I was going to do a top 10, but there were too many sets I liked that I thought deserved to be on a list that just weren't my cup of tea because they were too big. So I put those a little bit higher in the list and made it a top 20. Man, there's a lot of these that I want to get made, and I know not all of them can, and I know the ones I really want don't stand as high of a chance, but I tell you, we do need more smaller sets. That's a thing. But thank you for watching this if you did. I know I'm sending this out real late, like there's, what, 1-2 days left to vote or something like that, so probably ain't gonna work out, but I had fun recording and making the video anyway, so I hope you had fun too, hanging out and talking Lego with me. So we'll talk more with you later. I got a mock coming up real soon, so that's real exciting. I'm only like, I don't know, I got like 2 hours left to put into it, so I'll be putting that out probably over the weekend, or next week for sure. But we'll talk to you later.